Life Counseling Center, and this is the session Ask Honourable, where we answer your deep relationship questions and proffer solutions to your marital problems. I am your host for today. My name is Abimbola, and here with me is Honourable himself, Honourable Dan.
Oh,
Kindly
if
introduce yourself, please.
yeah, my name is Daniel Folayo and popularly known as Honourable Counsellor Dan. Well, I'm the lead consult of Honourable Life Counseling Center. It's an organization set up to put corrections, analyze your relationship life, and ensure that you have a perfect understanding of what relationship is all about, so that you can enjoy. One of the things that I'm an advocate of is people enjoying their relationship life. When I see people enjoying their relationship, it gives me joy and happiness. And when I see people struggle with their relationship life, it makes me feel sad because we are not expected to struggle with our relationship. We are not expected to go through pain in our relationship. We are expected to enjoy our relationship. Though we live in a world where there is a lot of uh, situations and challenges that you have to go through. But in the midst of this, you can still enjoy your relationship. So that is why I'm here to give you an understanding to achieve that. Thank you very much for having me here.
Thank
I'm Abimbola.
you for that.
Yeah.
Based on what you said you're here to make people enjoy their relationships and
Yeah.
their marriages. Why do you think women actually endure in their marriage rather than enjoy?
Well, first of all, what you need to understand first is the fact that it's because of their nature.
Okay.
Yeah. When a woman is making marriage decision with any man, it's like she's sentencing herself for a life.
So life imprisonment.
Yeah, not really sentencing herself for life imprisonment. We cannot call
Okay.
that life imprisonment. It's a lifetime commitment.
Okay.
Do you
Men
understand?
do that too. So
Yeah,
why is it
men
different
do
for
that
women?
too because when you see the level of commitment and the work being done, women do much of the work.
Oh, thank God. Someone finally admits.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's not about what you give to
Okay.
your marriage that really matters, but what you do in your marriage. Do
Okay.
you understand? So if I, as a man, married to a lady and the lady is everly present in the marriage, and all I could do is just to go out, bring money, and drop in the money, and I feel like I have done something, that's not enough.
Actually,
Yeah,
true. That's sad because that's what most men do. They feel like all they have to do is bring the finances and then the
yeah,
woman runs the home.
yeah,
Meanwhile, the man is actually the leader of the home.
yeah. So everyone, the man and the woman, if the two
Okay.
partners or the couples are actively present,
Okay.
the commitment level will be equal.
Yeah.
So the work needed to be done in marriage will be shared responsibilities.
Okay.
So when it's shared responsibilities, each and every one of them would have time for relax. It will not be a burden on one person alone. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that is how it's been done. But what if all you do alone is just only to commit financially? You know, most men has what I called a single-minded mentality. Most husbands,
What do you mean by that?
like a single man mentality. So
Oh.
the status has changed physically.
Okay.
There is now ring on his finger.
Okay.
He could now say that, okay, I'm a married man. Do you get? He could now boast that I have
But
a
it
wife.
doesn't feel like he's married.
Yes, but when a woman got into marriage, a woman has to, it's changed completely for them, especially when, even in a relationship. That's why you see that what most young ladies that are in the relationship will do wife duties. It is because they have shifted in their mindset. But men, it takes time for men to shift. So it is only men that with understanding that shift when they are getting married. So you need to shift from a single man in your mind, emotionally, mentally, to a married person.
Okay.
Do you understand? So when you do that, you understand that what I have activities to practice with my wife.
Okay.
So when my wife is taking care of the kitchen, then let me see through the assignment of the children. Don't let me just sit back and start watching football because Manchester United and Chelsea is playing that evening.
And Arsenal.
Yeah, and Arsenal. Yeah, though I'm an Arsenal fan.
Okay.
Up Gunners, my people.
Okay.
So, do you get what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say? So,
understand.
it's just a mindset. When you know the responsibility, when that shift occur with men, they
Okay.
become present with their wife. So, if their wife is taking, should do A, they have to do B alongside with that. So when we are coming, we relax together, we practice together. But most of the times that we see, but because most women does not know how to take journey with their husband to that level, the husband pull out from the family responsibilities, apart from financial responsibilities, though you supply financial responsibilities, but that is not only the responsibility that is needed in a family.
So you think it's a woman's fault for not joining with her
No, no,
husband?
no, no, no. She needs to pull her husband in alongside with her. She needs. This is one of the things you discuss in a relationship.
Okay, so what is the man's responsibility in that?
Yeah, like you said, the man's responsibility to be the head. The man's responsibility is to make decisions alongside with his wife.
Okay.
You don't leave all the decisions to his wife. You don't only come home and say, "This is what I want to do." No. The first of all is planning. What do we want to do?
Okay.
Every marriage from the very beginning, from that wedding night, must be on a progression.
Yeah, true.
Do you understand? So you
Yeah.
guys must keep on talking about it. Must keep on talking about it. When your wife is telling you that, okay, maybe I think I'm feeling nauseated, I think I'm feeling somehow. Let me go to the hospital to check whether I'm pregnant. You journey along with that. You don't say go and do your thing.
When you come back, you bring results.
Results. No, 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 no. You take your wife to the hospital. Be present with her.
Yeah.
You understand? That is taking responsibility. That is one of your major responsibility as a man is to stand beside your wife.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So you need to stand beside her. Like that standing is not be present. Be active with it.
Be actively present.
Yes,
not
be actively
just being present.
No, not just being present. Like it's not like some men will take their wife somewhere and they will stay inside the car. Maybe you are going for a family function uh, with your husband, and you find out that what your husband is not actively present in the function.
I mean, hold me, walk me in.
Yes.
Kiss me on the cheeks.
Yes.
Or something.
Let's maybe
be
you
romantic.
Need to, good. You need to feel as if you are a married woman. Exactly. Yeah, that you are married. So the fact that what makes you married is because there is a husband beside you.
Yes.
There is a man present.
Yeah.
So that man must be present. So that's why one of the key factor of a successful marriage is when the both partners are team players.
Yeah, true.
Do you understand?
True.
So you guys must be team
Everyone
players.
puts in effort.
Yeah. So maybe you guys have a Sunday evening engagement and a lot of people have to come to your house. Your husband should not just be sitting down there talking. No, everyone, even the families that are coming, your friends that are coming to help, in the kitchen, like, okay, hello babe, can you just do this for me? You do things together because
okay, go ahead.
Yeah, because doing things together is what keeps the longevity of love.
Okay.
So carry on.
Okay. So speaking of that, helping your wife in the house to do chores and all of that. There is this stereotype that men are not supposed to do chores, especially when the in-laws are around.
Well,
how do you handle that?
We live in a world that is fast changing.
True.
Yeah. Culture, our cultural beliefs is volatile.
Yeah.
So we must be able to deal. That's one of the things I used to tell people, that you need to learn relationship. You need to learn love. One of the things that you have to understand is the fact that even though you have parents, your parent does not live in the same generation with you.
True.
Yeah. So one of the things that you must protect your marriage away from is from cultural infiltrations. Okay. Do you understand? Yeah. Don't allow previous generations to come into your marriage and decide how you want to live your life. It's like saying that the way my father deal with my mom, I should deal with my wife, that is total failure.
True.
No, it's not.
Most men make that mistake.
Yeah, so they repeat the same thing. So definitely you get the same results. No matter how beautiful your parents' marriage might be, in counseling, we've noticed that over again, that you have couples of parents that are good and their marriage speaks so well. The fact that it is good, that alone can affect your marriage badly, because it can raise unnecessary expectations. So even though it is good like that and they have good marriage with themselves, it's at the same time for you to give room that the fact that my husband is not my father and I am not my mother. So I am an upgraded version of my mother, or I'm an upgraded version of my parents. So I must see that I exist in a newer generation, apart from their older generation. So one thing I need to now do is the fact that, as I said, in relation, when you are going into a relationship or you are going into marriage, you must practice the truth.
Hmm.
And it is the truth that transcends all generations. So in every generation, there is a way the truth fits into all generations. So
Yeah.
as long as the truth does not tell you specifically to do most things, but the truth will guide you. So what the truth does is guidance. So for example, when I said one of the major responsibility of a man is to stay beside their wife.
Yes.
Yeah, that is the truth in all generations.
Yes.
You understand?
Exactly.
So let's say when we talk about open communication, that is the truth in all generations. So let's talk about husband and wife not eating anything secret from them. That is the truth in all generations. Do
Well,
you,
I wouldn't totally
yeah,
agree with that though, but okay.
you that is the truth. I cannot be married to you and I don't know the details of your life.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, in
Okay?
the past generation, men don't talk to their wives. They rather lead their wives. They are the leader of the house, yeah, but they are like the macho man of the house.
Yeah. But what is the resultant effect on our mothers of that?
They obey.
Yeah, obedience.
Hmm.
That's all. You understand? But does it shows that what there is some level of compact there's some level of affair that is existing between them. I
Oh
think
yeah.
just like the farmers of the olden days,
Okay.
when they want to plow their lands,
Okay.
they bridle their animals,
Okay.
the cows,
Yeah.
so that the cows could do the work. But most of the times, the cow is not willing to do it. You understand? So that is one of the things I might be joining with a man, but I'm not happy with the decision that man is making.
Yeah.
Do you understand? It's not that our parents just made up their mind like, well, since I'm married, let me just continue here because of my children.
That's usually
Yes.
really.
So because it's not that those decisions are suitable for them, but no, in this our world, the truth says that what when a man and a woman is joining in on the pathway of marriage,
Okay.
you should be able to join in with a free mind, even
Yeah.
though you are obeying the instructions of your husband. You should understand that what come to that point where your husband has you in mind before making that decision. Your husband make good decisions for you. There are some people that I've met or stories that I've heard that the husband is making decisions that the wife is not pleased with, but she knows in herself that what he is making the right decision for her. It's a different case.
Yes, it is.
Do you understand?
There are some decisions that you're not happy with at the moment,
No,
but in the long run, it's the best.
yeah,
Yes.
is the best decision.
Yes.
So these are the decisions that every man must be there to make for his wife. Do
For
you
the
understand?
family in
For
general.
for the family in general. But at the same time, you should be able to carry your wife along. That's why they say that what even though you don't marry your friend, make your wife your partner, your friend, somebody that you can talk to, somebody you can communicate with, somebody that you can do marriage with, somebody that you are open to, somebody that okay. Because see, let me tell you something. Every man is looking for who to talk to.
Yes.
Yeah, and every man
True.
is looking for who would advise him.
Ah,
Yes.
I wouldn't agree with that. Men don't take advices.
They won't take
They
they don't they take advices from their wives. They don't take advices from women. That does not mean they don't take advice from.
Oh, okay. I thought
Mm.
you were talking about that in relation to marriage.
No, 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 no. That's what I'm
Okay.
trying to say. That if we establish good love, if we
Okay.
establish friendship from the very beginning,
Yes.
it will grow to a point where he can see you and take advice from you. So
Yes, I agree with that.
where your contribution begins to matter in his life.
Personally, I feel like if a man respects you enough and loves you enough, and I mean puts you in high regard enough, he would actually come to you
Yeah,
when
as
he wants to make
musicians, as
decisions.
long
Yes,
as you
he
are a
would.
woman of intelligence.
Okay,
Yeah.
there is that too.
Sometimes what we women don't understand is the fact that men practically play logic. Why do you think that men like playing PS5, playing games? Because it has to do with strategies. It has to do with
Okay.
game plans. It has to do
Yes.
with strategy. So one thing you know that what when you are in a relationship, there are several times that your boyfriend would have tested you subconsciously or consciously in some ways to take decisions for yourself.
Mm,
So when they have tried it 2, 3 times, when they don't see that what you are making the right decision for yourself or for the relationship at that time, they will never trust your judgment. But
true.
because they love you, they will go ahead with the marriage. But anytime decisions comes in marriage, you won't have a chance.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, I've actually had situations where the guy would say he asked his girlfriend or his wife or something, and then she's like, "Hey, sorry, baby, what will you now do
do
now?"
now. Yes. You
You
know,
can't even think
you can
about
so
a
yeah.
solution to the issue. Even if you
You
can't
can't
find a solution at the
a
moment, at
moment.
least think about it. And
Yes.
then tell him, okay, you know what? I'm going to think about it. I'll
You
ruminate
know,
over it
some,
and
for
then come back
example,
to
what
you.
about some men that take risk, that take dangerous risk?
Okay.
About yeah, in this world that we are, you have to take risk.
Sure.
Yeah, maybe in their businesses.
Calculated.
Yes. Thank you for that.
Yes.
Calculated risk.
Calculated.
Yeah, maybe in the world of business, you have to put, you have to spend a lot of money, to ensure that that contract comes in.
Yeah.
And at that time, you are telling your wife that on this business, I spent 10 million naira. And you have not gotten the contract. And you're like, ha, hey, what if I not 10 million naira? So,
But then waste the war.
yeah, they say, bye. Do you get all those
Yeah, I
vibes?
get.
You understand? It's a negativity that you have transported into. So next time, it's not going to bring that kind of peace to you.
But then what about if she's just being realistic?
Yes, but you have to understand that, or that is how business works.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm not arguing that fact. I'm just saying, there are times when okay, they say
Even though you are realistic,
yes,
you need to be optimistic.
not all the time.
Yes, but now money has been invested.
So whether he
Yeah, the
loses it
reason
or
why,
not, at least we're there for him, right?
you have to be there. There are sometimes one thing about definitely God created women like that so that God can help us to stop. Men, we need to be able to stop. So even at that, there is for you to have that wisdom to understand when and when not to do a thing. Do you get what
Okay.
I'm trying to say?
Yes, I
So
understand.
because now that's why I said the word love is a mixed blend of opposites, which is the fact that if I am looking at one side of a thing as a man, look at that same thing as a woman. Give me your feedback as a woman.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So that when I put that in my logic, I have the woman version of my
A woman perspective
perspective,
and then a man
man
perspective
perspective.
as
So we
well.
can now have what we call the balanced perspective of things. So by
Okay.
that time I'm taking decision, I have considered your perspective into play.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say? So anytime a man marries or tells his wife that what okay, I'm on this business and I've taken this risk, I have invested this large money on that is not the time for you to emote. You understand? Okay, so it's for you to help him see the processes of what he has gone through with the money.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So who and who have you? Okay, what is the stage are we in? We are in stage 5.
Okay.
Okay, what happened in stage 1? So when you are bringing him back, he's reflecting on his what the strategies that he has gone through.
Okay.
Do you understand the things
Yeah.
that he has done? So by the time he got back to stage 5, he's reasoning things again. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Because women, there's a gift. One of the things I love about women is the fact that when I want to see things clearly, I'll just tell a woman to see. So, for example, as an undergraduate, I started a business of selling stickers. So I am looking for what to sell, and I went up to one of the lady in my hostel and I asked her that what can I sell to make your room look more beautiful? What can I sell to you? And she made mention of stickers, and that resonated with me very well.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
Now I'm a businessman. Do you get what I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
say? So that is the gift that God has given to women. So for help us to see clearly. So sometimes there are some excesses that a man will want to go through at that time. But because you help him see through his steps again, and you give your female perspective to him, not condemning what he's done.
Okay.
Do you
Condemning
understand?
keywords.
Yeah,
Okay.
not condemning what he's done. It helps him to like, okay, all right. You understand? So it's not even that when a man talks to you, he needs you to advise him. He needs you to help him reflect on his processes again.
Okay. So
Yes,
that's new. So he's not asking you for advice.
advice.
He's
What
just
you
talking to you because he wants to share what happened.
yes, he
Okay.
wants to share what happened.
Okay.
So when you are now, so one thing, the first thing is not to even to bring a negative perspective to this situation or what you're about to lose or what he has lost, because there are some businesses that you will invest so much into and it will still get into loss.
True.
Do you
That's what I
understand?
was talking about
Yeah,
being realistic
being
earlier.
realistic. That
Yeah.
does not mean that what he's still going to make it, but the fact that but anytime you do something, there are lessons to learn. You
True.
understand? Your own is to help him identify the lessons and show him that you are in support for him.
Yeah. Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
So, but at the same time, there are some other, maybe 2 or 3 days later or 1 week later, you can now call him like, well, while I was thinking of some things that we discussed that day, don't you feel like what you did here is not good enough? What if we change the strategy? You understand? What if you go for a particular course? What if you add this to it, you add that to it? You understand? By that time, what you have done is that it will not say anything to you. Most men at that time will not say anything to you. They will not go back and reflect on what you said.
Because of their ego, they don't want to admit
Yes,
they're wrong.
they will not admit.
That thing, that's
Yeah. If you see a man that is vulnerable to you, you are a lucky woman.
okay.
Yeah, if you see a man that is willing to be vulnerable, that shows that you're intelligent. That shows that you're something upstairs to really, really have.
That also means you're emotionally
Intelligent.
Yes.
Yeah. Being vulnerable to a woman does not make a man will not be vulnerable to you because he's sleeping with you.
Sure.
You don't
I totally agree. 100%. I agree.
But at the same time, but I can see that there are some men that are vulnerable with their boss. Yeah, the female boss.
Really?
They go to their female boss and tell like, Madam, I want to do this. What do you say? I want to, even before they do things to their wife.
Is that personal or business related? Because I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's just the fact that men gravitate towards the direction of where they can find help.
Oh.
Yes, men gravitate towards the places. So they always need men. They don't know it all. We don't know it all. We don't have it all.
Okay.
Yes.
Sure.
But anytime,
no one has it all.
Yeah, anytime we see somebody that can help, yes, we go there. And because some things that I love about women is the fact that they always have it rich. They have their wisdom in a rich perspective. They have their understanding in the rich perspective because that is why they are made emotional beings. Because anytime you put something with a woman, it's they are incubators. When you put a seed, it will germinate into the harvest. Yeah. There are sometimes I've spoken to a lady that I want to do this and this, like, why can't you just do it like this, do it like this, do it like that? I'm like, this is insane.
Like, the truth is, the absolute truth is, we are natural solution providers.
Yeah.
Except for those ones that don't use it.
Yeah.
But that's another part I have problems with men. So, because we are natural solution providers, and then when you come to us with an issue, the first thing that comes to our mind is advice. You want to advise you. That's the truth. Because when you say the problem, you naturally go into your solution providing mode where you're looking for possible solutions fast already. Yeah. But men don't want that, so we should just shut
up. So first of all, one of the things I would say is that is why it's very important to learn to understand gender differences before you go into marriage. Know who you are, know where your role. So if you understand where your role that as a wife, if my husband is coming to you, my job is not to advise him first. No, my job is even to see, okay, you even need to ask him that, okay, what do you want to do? Situation whereby you have a man always know what he wants to do. You have a toddler that you want to put into school. He knows where the school wants to put his child. So for a woman, the first thing you need to do is not to pitch what you want him to do for you. So what do you do first is the fact that talk to him about, okay, what is in your mind? Then you let it out and like, okay, should we do this? If you see reason with him, just agree. Do you understand? But if you don't see reason with that, why can't you just bring other options? So when you say that to him, you have to now go back and think about what you've said, then make a new decision about that. That is what marriage is all about.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for this session.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was a very beautiful one.
Yeah.
Okay, can you in one line summarize, because I mean some people are not patient enough to watch the whole thing, so they should just have a clip.
Yeah, what I would say largely is fact that one of the rules of men in marriage is to be present with their wives. Okay. Being a present husband, it would lead to a present wife. Okay. Yeah, and this is take responsibility with your wife. Don't make the wife. Don't only bring money. Don't only build a house. Contribute. Be active. Yeah, be active. Okay. And thank God for women nowadays. They are doing a lot for their families. They also go out there to make a lot of money. Yeah, and support the house. But why are we going to be making money together to support the family, and you as my husband take the back seat when it comes to the other responsibilities of the family? Yeah. So that is the kind of word that we have in. Understand that you are in a new dispensation. You are an advanced man from your parents. Yes. And you need to start making new decisions because of that. So that is what I would say.
Okay. Thank you very much for this session. It
Thank
was
you.
so beautiful.
Yeah,
I
it
actually
is.
got I got caught up in the whole thing. I didn't know it was going to be this long.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for watching this session. Look forward to the next one next week because it's going to be a weekly podcast. Thank you, Honourable Dan,
Thank
once
you. Thank you,
again.
Abimbola.
Yes. Follow us on all platforms: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube.
Yeah.
Right. I'm your host for the show, signing out.